welcome back to part 2 of the Explore of Banbury to Culworth Junction. So we've just come down from where we last left off, just past the junction at Banbury, and this is the next main, well, was the main bridge across the main Banbury to Daventry Road. So all that remains now, as you can see, is the side main wall. Nothing else remains. You probably just make out, wait for the cars to go past, just make out the handrail at the top. Just to see if you can see it there through the trees. Yep, so there we go. This is the main road to Daventry. So what we're going to do next, we're going to head towards Chatham Road, which is a little bit further down into the next village. So we'll see you shortly. So this is the view looking at where Chatham Road or Chatham Halt, it's definitely Chatham Road, station would have been. That's looking back towards Banbury. See the tree line there, it stands out there. So I've got an old picture, I think, of this viewpoint. I'll just stick it up now. So we're pretty much stood underneath where the bridge would have gone across, and the station would have been on that side for Chatham. Absolutely nothing remains. Well, this is a former track bed just down from Chatham Road. That's looking back towards where would have been Chatham Road station. It's actually, if you look back down there, it's actually, the track bed's actually sort of been turned into a field there. So what we're going to do is go down, see if there's anything we can see. Big chunks of concrete there. I wonder what they were for. Yeah, you wouldn't think there was a station here, would you? So there we go, absolutely nothing remains. Right, so we'll keep following the track bed heading towards Eden Halt, and see what we can see from here. Probably have to take the drone up, I would have thought, but we'll see if there's anywhere we can walk. I just thought I'd show you this location. This is the HS2. So HS2 pretty much severs the route of the Banbury to Culworth Junction, just up from Chatham. So yeah, HS2 is coming through at this point here. Right, so the next stop along the line is this Thorpe Road Bridge near Wardington. As you can see, it's still in place. Let's have a quick look over the edge. So this is facing towards Banbury. the other side, facing towards Eden. Yeah, it's quite a long road bridge, this one. I think there might be a better view from here. There we go. See there in the distance, it does actually sweep over to the left in the distance there. This would have been looking into Eden Holt itself, the actual platform. Pretty much obscured by trees, and that's looking back towards Banbury. See if we can just get in here. So pretty much stood where the station would have been. It's quite strange because Eden Holt was actually literally on the village of Culworth at the bottom of the hill. So it doesn't really make sense why it's called Eden Holt. Well, Eden itself was a couple of miles up the road. But I think it's called Eden Holt because the GC had already had the station name, Culworth Station, on the actual main line. So yeah, pretty much nothing survives of Eden Holt. So there we go, we could continue going along the line. What's that there? That's an old telegraph pole tensioner. A piece of metal there. Yep, so there we go, this is the site of Eden Holt. I'm assuming this little road would have been the actual access onto the station. So this is where the bridge would have gone across. So there's absolutely nothing that remains. And that's the road leading off up towards Eden itself. So just showing you on the map the last section we're exploring today, which leads to the main line at Culworth Junction. Look at this for a beautiful farm underpass. Absolutely stunning. All complete. It looks like it's been well maintained. So we're actually in between Eden Holt and Culworth Junction now. So this is sort of like halfway between, and we're heading towards Culworth Junction now. I think this is probably the last, well, second but last farm access bridge along the line. But it's a splendid little memento to the line, definitely. You know, it's had a lot of previous work done to the pointing. Look at that, isn't it lovely? Okay, so we'll carry on, head towards Culworth Junction. Okay, as we leave this lovely bridge behind, I'm just going to take this path, which takes us back up onto track bed level. And it's actually used by the local farm, this section. So it's pretty clear, which is nice. So we'll make our way towards Culworth Junction and just see what there is left before we come to the end. So we're just at the top now from where that lovely underpass bridge was, and just looking back towards Culworth Junction now. Right, so we arrive at our next bridge. This one's obviously been taken out. Still got its side walls. I think this was the only overbridge on this 8-mile line to Culworth Junction. And as you can see, it was only a farm access bridge. I'm not too sure what it was, whether it is steel girder. Looking at the bricks, I mean, that looks like it would have had an arch. I would have thought a brick arch, because there's the side walls which would have had capping stones on top. Yeah, that definitely was a stone arched bridge. So there we go, that was the second from last bridge we're going to come across, I think. Not too sure what this was though. It's almost like a concrete platform. You see that? Just make that out. Just along there. It also runs slightly along that side as well. So I'm not too sure what that would have been for, because you know, it's not a platform as such. Yeah, how strange. Maybe someone on here might know. If you've got any ideas what it could have been, please let us know in the comments. It's going quite a way as well. So it's just running all the way along here. Just about make it out. I'd say it's about 3-4 foot high. And then it ends there. So not too sure what that was for. Sounds like a little bird's nest in there. Right, let's do the last little stint then, leading up to Culworth Junction. I think the track actually stops just down here, and then it goes onto thick grass, so which should take us up to another underpass. Wide open countryside there. So this is the last little bit. Just spin round, see where we're coming from. That's that last bridge just down there in the distance. And I'd say we're about a quarter of a mile away now from Culworth Junction. So through this quite dense area, you can see the odd bit of ballast still on the ground. It's quite nice to see. Nothing really to point out along here. I mean, that's a track bed width just into there. So it's still quite wide at this point. How are we doing, Austin? All right, go on then. Yeah, there we go, look. Just just walking on top of sort of soily ballast. Right, we're not too far off the end now. You can see this area is quite wide. Lots of ballast sort of scattered about. I think we've just come up to the last underpass, farm access bridge, which we should be walking over the top of. There you go, just make out the side wing wall. Still got the bars running on the sides. This is a steel bridge. You can see it's just laying, the steel's been cut off, so there's a gap here. It's just laying there in the undergrowth, and that's quite boggy down there. I think it's all right on the other side. I think the piece of steel is still standing on this side. Yep. Pretty rotten though. You can just make out the big gap there, look. Yeah, all covered in ivy. Let's just go down the bottom quickly just to show you what it looks like from below. And then we'll see if we can just do that last little stint to Culworth Junction. Go. Trying to slip over. There we go. So that's the last bridge on the line. Only a small farm access, not really wide, as you can see. This is a bridle path leading all the way up towards Bridge 506 on the Great Central. So it's accessible. A bit of a sorry state. There we go. Right, ready to do the last little bit, Austin? Hey, come on then. So just along here there would have been signal arms, signal posts and all sorts of trunking going on leading up to the Culworth Junction signal box. We're not too far off of its location now, so you can just see where it's swinging round to the left. Well guys, I think I might have just told you a little porky, because there's another little farm underpass coming up, which I didn't know about. There we go, it's got its handrails. Oh, it's not a farm. Well, it might be a farm underpass, yeah. Yeah, it is. Just not used anymore. And that's just leading towards, I'm going to stop here I think, because I think that's private land just ahead. But I'll stick the drone up for the last little bit. That's just leading round to the left to meet up with the Great Central, at Culworth Junction. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed this second part of the video of the Banbury to Culworth Junction line. I've come to a bit of an end now because we're just up to the farm towards Culworth Junction itself. So we'll stick the drone up at this point just so you can see a shot from above. Hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care for now.